come with coaching a team so young?
I think the idea for most of the coaches is they see it in the eyes of the players. They want everything now. They want it so fast, and they're not quite sure about the steps to get to the end game. That's the most important thing for coaches, to talk about the small steps throughout any given season that the coach can put in front of them. And some of those challenges, you find out also which of the guys are willing to accept the team challenge as opposed to the individual one.
But challenging nonetheless in every way.
Oh, yeah, and for 8 months of it, Kevin.
Yeah.
So get ready for massive parenting for the year for this coaching staff.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 28-point game against New York.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Lloyd Pierce.
Well, Kevin, this continues to be a challenging matchup for them. They've only won 1 out of their first 3 games against this team. He said one of the hurdles has to be overcoming the shot blockers inside. He said it's pretty easy to get it sent back in your face if you keep your head down. You have to drive the lane, but with awareness. We need to react to the defense and exploit them when they commit early. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but coach seems on it.
Yeah, I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
Oladipo finds Warren. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Collins with some nice D.
Kev, I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Hands it from downtown.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Young against Brogdon. Here's Oladipo. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Well, some people looking at Atlanta and their situation in terms of the rebuild and wondering what direction they would go. They've made some pretty solid picks. Got John Collins at the 19th pick as a foundation piece, and then obviously drafting Trae Young and Kevin Huerter, relying on shooting on the perimeter, and things moving along swiftly in Atlanta.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Indiana. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And, of course, Atlanta. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And when I look at Indiana, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now, here's Brogdon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
The shot, no good. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Brent, many consider Trae Young the first product of the Steph Curry generation. He grew up in the age of the three-point shot.
I think that's pretty fair. He said he recorded all of Steph Curry's games. He studied them tried to see where Steph was gaining some advantage, and that balance of his shooting and his playmaking, then moving without the ball. You can see all of those sort of attributes that are coming out of Trae Young, courtesy of Steph Curry.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast to the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about the time going into the playoffs. Teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just, let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
You talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, he's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
Good on both. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Shots good from Young.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. The shot by Turner, no good. Here's Herter. He's covered by Warren. Herter passes to Capella. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Herter, and he dunks it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Warren following the bucket by the Hawks. Over Collins. Warren, good.
Give Warren a blanket right now. That's his comfort zone. He's snuggling up there.
Atlanta leading by 16. Here's Herter. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Young against Oladipo. And it's sent back by Turner. Right side Holiday. With the floater and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Attacking the rack to great effect. They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
Herder, the 19th pick back in 2018. Sweet touch, and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Herter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East, trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. The 4th spot held by Clint Capella.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Young against Brogdon. Oladipo outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Hunter kicks to Young. Passes it to Capella. Here's Herter. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 18 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Brogdon. The shot from the low post is good.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 17. The pass to Herter. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Good D by Brogdon.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Looking at the numbers here for Oladipo, some good contributions really since the All-Star break. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Pacers trail by 20. Holiday looking over the floor. Outside Warren. The shot will not fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Pass to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He has 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Warren. Back to Turner. Warren against Collins. From the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper. 6 points for T.J. Warren.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Young with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Now Capella. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Herter. And he overshot that one, missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Brent, certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought two ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Yes. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys, and it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball, Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gaps. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
And Capella sends it back. And here is Hunter. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Over Collins. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Yep, that one goes in there. Herter's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Young against Brogdon. McDermott passes to Brogdon. From the baseline. Puts up a 3. And Doug McDermott good for 3.
You want to pressure up on McDermott even when he doesn't have the ball. That time when he caught it, ready to shoot.
Young taking his time here. Pass to Hunter. Passes it to Herter. That one, no good. Nice D from Warren. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. And Holiday has it in the corner. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. But they get it back. The kick out to Holiday. And stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hawks now. Collins dishes to Capella. Young against Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. Young's shot is off. McDermott for 3. That one doesn't go.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
As a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I always said it's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
The big men are Collins and Dedmon. Reddish out there with Young. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Pretty effective floater there. Most point guards in the league have one of those in their bag of tricks. This time it's Brogdon.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always.
And even with the shift from Budenholzer to Pierce, the Hawks continue to rely on the 3 as much as any team.
No doubt about it. I think the front office still accentuating the fact that they want to find some floor spacers after that 19th pick in John Collins, a guy that can rim run and protect the middle. They wanted to go after as much shooting as they possibly could.
Vince Carter on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And they're able to recover. Shots good by Dedmon.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The pass to Warren. And Vince Carter pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Young's shot is off.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks leading by 23. Carter with it. Brogdon picks him up. Young. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 27 points for Trae Young.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Back to Turner. McDermott with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Brogdon finds Turner over Carter. Shots good by Turner.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And so it's Atlanta with it. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
McDermott can't get it to go. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Tipped away. Young with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Shots good from Young.
And Young looking determined tonight. He's engaged offensively in this one.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Brogdon outside. Shoots from 12. Atlanta with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, 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 not today.
Here's Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Warren is so hungry to score every night that he's going to draw the attention of most defenses. Such a tough cover.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. At the number of trades now starting to involve stars. It feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
Now Holiday after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Brogdon against Young. Oladipo for 3. That shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. A floater, and Young with the nice bucket inside. Young's got 31.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Oladipo outside. Has to be Tadze. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Down low, taken away by Holiday. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Here's Bitadze. Oladipo outside. To the inside. They shoot again. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got his first points of the night.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now, here's Reddish. His last outing, we saw him 4 in 22. Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Bitadze. Tries again, and it's in there. Bitadze's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Dedmon kicks to Reddish. Knocked away. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. Here's Holiday. His last outing, he had 8 points. Brogdon outside. Here's Warren. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Carter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bitadze can't hit.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Bembry the pass to Carter. Here's Bembry. Pass to Dedmon. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Vince Carter picks one up. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hunter comes in for Reddish. And he sinks the second. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
And here is Brogdon following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Oladipo outside, and the pass to Bitadze. Back to Oladipo. That makes it 7 straight misses for him. Definitely not the start he was looking for.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Offensive rebound, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Oladipo for 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now, here is Young. He has 31, and it's good, 2 points.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Pass to Warren. To stop the run, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. He dishes it to Hunter. Now Dedmon, 14 points from him the last game against New York.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. To the paint, the kick out to Holiday. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Oladipo misses.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Fades and shoots. Hunter grabs the miss.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Young's shot is off. And Indiana shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Outside Holiday. Knocked loose. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries it from 19. Young's shot is off.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And so it's Atlanta out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 36 points, 4 rebounds. And that does it for our...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Holiday in at the 2. Here's Hunter following the score by Miles Turner. Young for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 39.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Oladipo. Outside to Brogdon. Over Young. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Atlanta's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Hunter, the pass to Herter. Passes to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Capella's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Drills the three-pointer.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
There's the pass to Herter. And here is Hunter. He's got 6. Pass to Capella. Young in the corner. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
All free throws good from Capella. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Warren dishes to Oladipo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Inside. That's good from Collins on the assist from Young.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Turner. Outside Warren. Clock at 6. Back to Turner. That one misses. Good work defensively by Capella.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Shot from the inbound, and the layup is good. Herter's got 11 points.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Over Collins. Warren, good. 12 points for him.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Young against Brogdon. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And coming from a background with player development for head coach Lloyd Pierce.
Well, I think he's great at just being a cheerleader and a confidence builder for this young team. I believe that to be a good fit here in Atlanta. He brings a great hands-on approach, and very, very important for him to think about player development as these young guys grow together.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Young. And a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in.
Just about.
And that one falls for Collins. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Now Warren. Jeff Teague missing from long range. Shoots over Capella. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Throws up and finished off by Oladipo.
Oh, yeah, and if you didn't think Oladipo could fill the lane in transition, he answered your questions there.
Passes it to Herter. Now, here's Capella. Dishes it to Teague. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Teague.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Indiana. Edmund Sumner comes in for Aaron Holiday. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. He kicks it to Oladipo. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Over in the corner, Reddish to the inside. Here's Fernando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First free throw is good. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Indiana. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The feed to Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
That free throw good from Turner. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Both free throws good from Turner.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Teague the pass to Reddish. Outside Collins. And Teague, here we go. Here's Fernando. They recover it. Teague can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Sumner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's McConnell. T right on him. McDermott can't get it to go. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Reddish, that one drops for him. Reddish has got 6.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Pacers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The pass to McDermott. Back to McConnell. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Teague left side. Over McConnell. No good that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sampson kicks to Sumner. Out to Turner. Puts it up. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. McConnell passes to Turner. Here's Sampson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rebounded by the Hawks. Reddish has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
Further out there completing the break on the run.
The Pacers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Pass to McConnell. Pass to Sampson. Here's Sumner trying to end the drought. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Here's Herter. He's got 13. Teague feeling it out a bit. The shake. And he lays it up and in. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's always this talk about Jeff Teague and his speed on display there as he attacks with that opportunity.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Sumner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Indiana, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Teague with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Shot by Collins, no good. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Sumner. Teague covering. Here's Turner, and the shot goes in. Turner's got 8 points.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Herter passes to Collins. Now the dish to Teague. To the left wing. Here's Herter, and the three ball is good. Herter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, this kid is showing signs of his potential right here as Kevin Herter early on fire.
McConnell passes to McDermott. No good off the front iron. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Fernando. Over McDermott. Fernando, that's good.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
1:10 left in the third. Here's Sampson. Sweet little floater. Sampson's got his first basket of the night.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Teague dishes to Reddish. Sampson, the pass to McConnell. Down low, Sumner. Good, and McConnell gets the assist.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Teague. He's covered by McConnell and stolen by McConnell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. The Pacers making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Collins. Here's Fernando. Pass to Herter. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Now here's Brogdon from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Hawks ahead, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Bembry, also Trae Young out there. Carter is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Pacers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. McConnell kicks to Sampson. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. Dedmon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From 13, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered closely. The 8-footer, and Holiday with the basket on the assist by McConnell.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Dedmon, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Dedmon just powering through that, and he was aggressive on that play.
You know, Brady's bounced around, but late bloomer Dwayne Dedmon making impressive strides in his game.
Yeah, you think about going from a 10-day contract to having a ton of starts as a center. This guy is very skilled, Dedmon, and the ability to go out and shoot the basketball, I think, has raised the most eyebrows about what he can do for your team offensively.
The free throw drops for Dedmon.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Holiday goes in. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Young, that one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. To the inside. Bitadze with the bucket. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Fernando. Dedmon kicks to Carter. Takes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bounce pass from McConnell. Here's Bitadze. Dedmon defending. Passes to Sampson. And there's the pass to Bitadze. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Hawks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Dedmon finds Young. Ball's knocked loose. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now McConnell. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bitadze. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Bitadze. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Now, here is Young. It's hauled in by Leaf.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Sampson. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Holiday inside the line, and a miss there off the inbound. Hawks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Bembry. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Sampson. Back to Holiday. Passes it to Leaf. And here's McConnell, defended by Carter. 4 on the clock. Now the pass to Sampson. Fires it up. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bembry. Back to Carter. Here's Fernando. He's covered by McConnell. Fernando, that's good. Fernando's got 4 this quarter.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Holiday. Pass to Leaf. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McConnell. The tray. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Jones checked in for Dwayne Dedman. And a change for the Pacers. Sumner's checked in. Now, here's McConnell. Teague covering, and once again off the mark by Indiana. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. The pass to Fernando. Kicks it to Jones. Johnson against Carter. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Johnson. Here's Sumner, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Left side, Jones. Pass to Bembry. Clock at 6. Count it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Pacers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Sumner. Pass to Leaf. McConnell with it. Passes it to Sumner. Good D by Jones. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. They swipe it. Leaf passes to Sumner. Off with the layup. Atlanta's shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Hawks passing it around. Back to Teague. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in.
I love to take a picture of that floater from Jeff Teague. The D can't do anything to stop that.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Bitadze, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Fernando. 5 to shoot. With some arc. Teague can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscues.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. A second chance effort and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Indiana called for the foul.
That's just great work from Jeff Teague to draw a foul inside the paint. The D looks flustered.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Reddish, she's checked in for the Hawks. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Indiana with it. McConnell passes to Leaf. And the pass to McConnell. 14 feet away. That one's not going to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Teague. High arcing shot. No good on that one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
McConnell passes to Leaf, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Teague. Poked away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 8 points in the quarter. The Hawks shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Reddish the pass to Fernando. Outside Teague. Pass to Reddish. Just 4 to shoot. The Pacers pull it in. Bitadze's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Sumner. Pass to McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That's good from McConnell. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. The Hawks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split 2 games apiece.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's McConnell. The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And so Graham will bring it up for Atlanta. Out left to the wing. Back to Teague. And the layup's good off the glass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Holiday cans the shot with nobody near him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here is Teague. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.